What's good? What's good? We are back live from Fayettenam. True Six, home with J. Cole. Somebody got some music playing in the background, real loud
I
right
like
now.
it though.
Alexa, stop.
And
My
Biggie
baby.
hitting in the
Yeah,
background.
home of J. Cole, home of Dennis Smith Jr., home of Alfian Crockett, Moray, Dennis L.A. White, and of course the Live from Fayettenam crew, and much, much more. We got myself, the one and only Paul Masson tonight. We got Mr. J. We got Big Face with the new background coming up with the Circular
Live from
Kings
your mama crib,
podcast.
drinking up all your jukeboxes.
And we got the Mutate God as well. And of course,
What's
Latin
up?
Louise Texas said he can't make it. And DVA Alias Khryst should be coming in anytime as well. So how y'all doing tonight?
Doing
Good,
good,
man.
man.
Fantastic, brother. Fantastic.
Anything new happened from anybody y'all want to talk about?
I mean, yeah, all kind of shit new happening, and you know about a lot of it. You know, we in the bare knuckle world, baby. We headed to Manassas, Virginia next Friday, February 16th. We're at the Salisbury Center for the BKFC Prospect Series. Catch your boy on Circle of Kings. Catch your boy on Knuckletown. Catch your boy at the MMA Gym 240. You know, my man P right there, he know about that. Circle of Kings.
Yeah, things are moving fast. Very, very fast. I mean, we started doing it like 2.5 months ago, and things are moving very, very fast. So yeah, that's why we over here
Shout
trying
out
to
to the
step up
champ.
this live from Vietnam as well, man. We gotta compete. We gotta compete with Circle of Kings right now, man.
Family, baby. Family.
Any, anything new with you, Jay, or the Mutate guy?
What you got, Jay?
Right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting on the final mastering of a couple of tracks. Remastering of a couple of tracks of the Empire's Dark Ages album. We'll have that up. I'm hoping to have it up by the end of the month. But we'll see. We'll see what's going down. Two more interviews coming up. And some more new footage for the documentary. Should be coming out of Greensboro, hopefully by the end of the month as well. So, trying to keep some
Okay.
things moving. A couple of irons in the fire. We'll keep y'all updated on that.
So we got a special guest about to come in. Some of them know him as the father of hip hop soul. You might know him from the Nutty Professor soundtrack with Smooth the Hustler and Trigger the Gambler. You might know him from the Black Mask soundtrack that Jet Li was on, and definitely check that out because there's an underground hip hop soundtrack that a lot of people missed. You might know him from De La Soul's Artificial Intelligence album, with the smash hit record Through the City, produced by legendary Jay Dilla, which also was featured in the video game True Crime Stories of New York, the HBO hit series Sex and the City, and the blockbuster film Made, starring P. Diddy and Vince Vaughn. You might know him from songs with Ill Bill, Smooth the Hustle. You might know him from the Lyricist Lounge, Volume 1. Or you might know him because he's just DV alias motherfucking Christ. Let's bring him in.
Yeah.
DV,
What's
what's
up,
good,
y'all?
man?
What up?
First
What
of
up?
What's
all,
good? What's good?
What up, what up? Welcome to the show.
I want to thank you for coming on, man. I know you don't do these podcasts a lot. So, as a friend and a fan, I definitely want to thank you. Definitely want to thank you.
Nah, it's all love, man.
Um,
I don't really like doing these the podcast shows and stuff too much. Most of the time, they don't know what the fuck to ask. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what am I on this shit for? You don't even know who the fuck I am. You just want me on the show because somebody else,
well, I
should
know
get
you were
corny.
one of the first cats to rap, sing, and produce in hip hop. And I want to start with there. My man Stranger the Great, we were talking about, you coming on the show. We was like, you the first cat we heard with your style. Like, how'd you come up with that style, man?
I mean, I was inspired. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
when I heard Force MDs, when I was listening to Queen Latifah. You know, I was listening to T.J. Swan and, you know, like Ill and Now Scratch and, you know, things of that nature. Like it all listening to all of that just kind of like inspired me to come with the style. You know what I'm saying? Like Smooth the Hustler. You know, we all grew up together. Me, him, and Trig. Me and Trigger went to junior high school together, and we started out dancing first. You know, like just regular, like getting busy dancing. You know, 90s, 80s, 90s style dancing shit. You know what I'm saying? And Smooth decided, you know, he always was nice with rapping, but he really started taking it serious after a while. And me and Trigger followed suit, and he started showing us how to rap. And I was already privy to rap just from, you know, being a fan as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I was like, shit, you know, it'd be dope if I started singing my raps. But then I was a little skeptical because I'm like, at the time, niggas wasn't jacking no R&B shit and no hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Yeah, you know, like EPMD was on some like, you know, no R&B singers down with the hit squad, you know, the headbangers. You know, you're like, oh shit.
Oh, bad.
So what happened? We went and auditioned for DR Period. You know, DR was, you know, in that time frame, even to now, but in that time frame, he was popping. He's like Quincy Jones of the hood. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we went down and auditioned for him. You know, I was in a crew called Ruckus, which was like Smooth's Junior Mafia, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we went down to DR Studio in Bushwick, and we performed 2 songs for him that we wrote in my brother's crib. And he, you know, I didn't even know he even picked up on what the fuck I was doing, because he was just like, all right, cool. You know, after we was done type shit, like, all right, peace, you know. So I wound up calling him to shoot an idea to him that I had about a song. And then that's when he told me he was fucking with what we was doing as a crew, and he was like, yo, your style, that should be your style. The way you was singing and then you was rapping, that should be your style. I was like, word. You know, like that was the confirmation for me, like, okay, I'm on to some shit. And, you know, he helped me cultivate it. You know, he helped me, you know, he produced me and helped me get it, you know, fine tune it. Yeah. You know, and I just kept practicing and then working with DR, and just, you know, being with my niggas in the hallway and we freestyling, you know, and it just started developing after a while. And I never thought that, you know, what I actually was doing was going to be accepted the way that it got accepted, or even inspire certain people that don't even know that I inspired what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not one of them angry niggas that's like, oh yeah, niggas. I was at one point, you know, because I ain't gonna lie. At one point I was, but that's just natural when you've been in the system and you got played with by the system a bit. You get what I'm saying? You start realizing, like, hold the fuck up. Like, all this time that I was around, you know, being jovial and giving my energy, it was actually being manipulated to be used against me in some way or another. So I did get pissed off a bit, but I kept going and I kept working and kept showing up, you know, to the point that I was just getting my flowers, you know, from people, you know, even down to like, you know, individuals like Paul, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was getting my flowers from people that made me, you know, recognize my contributions and how important my contributions are and is, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. You know, with maturity, I stopped looking at it that way, you know, and I'm like, you know what, imitation is really the highest form of flattery. And it's not about for me at this point, it's not about, oh, I did this first, I did this. It's really about me still being able to sustain doing it at the level that I'm doing it and still be alive and relevant to continue to do it. And I think that's more valuable than really giving a fuck about, you know, who said I was there or didn't or wasn't. Because it's already written. So it's like you can't take it from me. You know what I'm saying? It's like individuals like y'all were there. Like, you know, Paul was, you know, people were there to validate it. So I don't have to be vocal. You know, I don't have to be vocal. I just got to keep showing up and keep putting out the music and doing what I'm doing. And introducing other talent, you know, as well, you know, to show that I'm not jaded to the point where I'm not willing to introduce other energies that I'm actually showing the business and showing them the shit that, you know, my mom's was able to show me, where I was able to maneuver through this shit and not kill some fucking body. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, yeah, man. Allah's good, brother.
Now, let me ask you this. Around the time when you was coming up with that style, was there anybody close to that style or similar to that style at that time?
Yeah, you had Domino.
Okay.
There you go.
Was kind of similar to that.
Yeah.
I'm all stepped up and I don't know why.
Yeah. You know, Devin the Dude, you know, Devin the Dude.
Devin, no doubt.
Who else I could say? Even Montel Jordan a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, who else?
Shouts out to Montel Jordan. I did promotion on one of his records before.
You know, there was I mean, Ill and Out Scratch, of course. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what about Nate Dogg? Like, was he like the West Coast version?
But Nate Dogg was a given. You know, like I figured y'all all knew that. You know Oh, Butch Cassidy.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, around with the LBC.
Yeah. Butch Cassidy. Yeah. I mean, it was a few, especially like when you thinking about like Texas and the South, and you know, a lot of people were, you know, Juvenile. There was a lot of people who were like, you know, harmonizing with the rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially like later on. Like,
well, you were way before Juvenile.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Way before Juvenile.
I definitely. But see, you got to factor too. A lot of niggas were hood famous.
Yeah.
So even though they weren't out, they were still known in their neighborhoods, which kind of like can validate them just, you know, being in the mix of it until their actual arrival came, or, you know, like their universal arrival came. Because that's even for me, like, I've been in the streets, you know, like getting busy since like early 90, 91, you know, down. But I didn't get my record deal till I was till like 95, 96. So, you know, a lot of people in the street, you know, they heard me doing my style, like, you know, in the early 90s.
90s, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But that's the danger of ciphers and shit too. Like when you in ciphers, you don't realize that somebody in this motherfucking cipher is about to get a record deal or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then they get a record deal, and you be like, wait a minute. That sounds like some shit I was doing in a cipher.
That was the exact same shit I spitted. I had spitted.
Yo, real shit. You know, I'm not invested in drama or highlighting people names and shit for the sake of clout. So I'm not really with none of that.
Here we
shit.
go.
But these, you know, motherfuckers, they seeing this, and I'm sure they are. They know who they are. You know that.
So, any of y'all got any questions for my man, DV Alias Khryst?
I absolutely
Go
do,
ahead,
man.
Big Face.
Big up, man.
Good.
Big Face, man. A fan. Obviously, I followed that whole little crew. What's up, bro? Smooth the Hustler and Trigger the Gambler, man. So when I heard that, I heard an underground tape of them. I had joined the Navy. I was like 17 years old, man. And I heard a tape of Broken Language like 8 or 9 months before it hit. And I was blown away as a writer, as a young rapper. I was a rapper. So I was writing, you know what I'm saying? And when I heard that, man, I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I need to do this shit. Like, that shit was hot as hell. Like, what did it feel like to be a part of that, man? And how does it feel to know that you in the history of hip hop? I mean, they can't take that from you, DD. Like, you there, bro. I mean, how does that feel, man?
A fun fact on Broken Language, I was supposed to be on that.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
I was there. You know, I was there when Trig, we was playing spades or some shit that night, and my mom's had me on a strict curfew. She wasn't playing with me, you know what I'm saying? So
wow.
They used to call me street lights and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I had a little white pager that my mom's bought me, the SkyTel pages. Remember them shits?
You can lead you had to talk to the operator. You had to talk to the operator.
So after we finished playing spades, I don't even think they had the beat yet. I think they had the beat, but you know, Trigger one of them motherfuckers, like he'll have a beat in his mind. You know what I'm saying? And the first line was "Base your eyes on the guy." You know, that was all he wrote. I know I was supposed to be on the song, like we were supposed to all three be writing, and he wrote "Base your eyes on the guy." It has no kind of word. So pussy clock tribe, and he got to the death set of the. Yeah, once he got to that,
get buried on the highway to do
it.
Hey.
I was like, oh shit. Yeah, I gotta be out. So my mom's hitting me. I gotta go home.
So you could make that song a little bit
later. Wow. Yeah, I got home
That's crazy.
a little bit later than I was supposed to, so I was on punishment.
Oh,
so
man.
once when I came off punishment, I went down to the studio, and DR was like, "Yo, I gotta let you hear something."
Oh my God!
What the fuck is this? Like, what you gonna let me hear? And I heard bam, 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 bam. I thought it was Das Effects at first.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I thought it was. I'm like, okay. And
wow.
bam, 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 and the cat, I said, "What the fuck is that shit?" And I'm sitting there, and then I hear, "Base your eyes on the guy." I'm like, "Oh shit!" So I'm waiting to hear if there's a slot open for me to on the record when the song was done, and I was like, "This shit is crazy." But I'll be honest with you, we didn't know that it was going to do what that shit did.
It's a classic, the most classic underground record.
We the whole way rappers. You know what I mean by that is like how the shoo-woppers used to get up and shoo-wop. That was us. We got up every day and shoo-wop. You know what I'm saying? So that was regular shoo-wopping for us. Like, okay, all of our records every record that you ever heard us come out with, 90% of it came from the hallway.
Oh, wow.
57 Saratoga, me banging on the damn wall and humming a sound or some shit. And we made songs and stored those songs and, in us. And we sang them so much that, they became our little chants when we got around each other, that when the opportunity came for us to get in the studio and start working, we had so much fucking material. It was crazy, especially Smooth. He wrote every day. The niggas sit in the room and read a thesaurus all day.
That style they had was new. Nobody heard that style before that Smooth the Hustler and Trigger Gambler had.
Nah, ever.
Man.
Ever.
Yeah. I got a question though.
Not all North Carolina vagina finders, but to you.
I got a question though. Like, whenever y'all got the records that y'all thought was one of the ones, from there, where did you go? Being like in the New York area, how did y'all get it from the streets to everybody's ears, like regionally and nationwide? Like, did y'all do street team work? What was the process?
Hell nah, we used to get in a few cars and shit, and we drive. It's like we used to do back in the days when we was hustling. You know, we hit the I-95. We go to where they fucking with us. You know what I'm saying? We heard about it. We, you know, because we did like college radio, and you know, college got everywhere. But we was in the street with it. You know what I'm saying? Like we was hustling our shit, like pushing that shit in the street, and you know, like even the elders that were you know taking care of most of the business and shit like that, you know, they ran in the street at some point in time too. So they knew, like, fuck it, we're gonna have to go down to Fayetteville, we're gonna have to go down to Virginia, and we're gonna have to ride down to these places and pop the fuck up and give these motherfuckers our music and be like, look, that's what we doing. And we were some of the first niggas to really do that. So because we was doing that and the shit, you know, the music was good, you know, it started to spread and the word was getting around. And by that time, Smooth wound up getting this deal with Profile, you know, so then now we had a little bit of chicken to work with, you know what I'm saying? You know, to move, you know, so we could do a little whatever. And then from Smooth situation, you know, Burke, you know, me and Triggs deal with Def Jam. So now we definitely got some more chicken to play around with. You know what I'm saying?
So would you say it was like Smooth, he broke out, and then he came to his partners or his peoples in his neighborhood and put them on after that, right?
Well, that was the budget. They had the team already.
We was already running with each other.
Yeah.
So we was on Gang before Gang was Gang. You know
right.
Yeah,
we all hung out, you know, like we brothers, you know, we're brothers, so we all hung the fuck out every day. Like every day we was in front of 257. You know what I'm saying? We was in front of 257 Saratoga practically every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? So it was a given. And most of us, you know, most of the dudes that ran with us, they was getting money too. So they paid their own way to move around with us and shit.
DB, one of the dopest things you just said was we went where they fucked with us. When he asked how y'all got the record out, he said we went where they fucked with us. That's what I'm talking about. If you in hip hop, go where they fuck with you.
That's it.
Right.
I'm like that to this day. Like I don't trend hop. I don't like try to go like get the dope artists or whomever the fuck because of like I really don't give a fuck about none of that. Like there's niggas that be fake mysterious. Like I'm naturally a mysterious person. Like, if you catch me, you caught. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't go to the like anywhere you think I would be. I'm not there. Like if it's some 50th hip hop shit or whatever, I'm like Prince, bro. Like I don't really like being around a lot of people. To be honest with you, I don't like talking to a lot of people. You know, like because for me it's more about getting this music out. Now, if I have to communicate or converse with anybody, so be it. But if I don't have to, fuck.
I'm the same way. I'm a hermit. DV, I know you got. I don't want to take up too much of your time tonight, but I want to get my man Mr. J in here and see if he got a question for you. I know he's our hip hop historian on the show, just so you know.
No doubt.
Yeah, definitely. I wanted to kind of get your story about the process of one of my favorite joints. My crew can't go for that. What was kind of the build, the build for that? You know what I mean?
Well, sir, if you should know, sir. My son was actually born the day that I decided to come up with that record.
Congrats.
He was April 14th, 1996.
Okay, I'm April 9th.
Oh, you're a Taurus. My kid a Taurus too. My boy a Taurus.
Oh, he an Aries.
He's an Aries, like me.
You right. Mine's April 28th. Oh, what is this? Okay, it's clipped off.
He on the cusp.
He's an Aries like me.
Yeah, so we was all in
That's why you get along with me, because I'm a Leo. I'm a Leo. That's why we get along, P.
We was all in my crib. And you know, we was all in my crib. I lived in the pink houses at one point in time. So I was in, you know, we in the crib and we jamming, smoking. and I get a call from the hospital that my son was born. I'm like, oh shit, like, yo, you know, I gotta go to Queens, I gotta go to Jamaica, you know, Jamaica Hospital. Nobody seemed to want to take me. So I kicked everybody the fuck out, and me and my brother went to Grand Avenue train station, and we took the A to the J, and we took the J, and we on the J train, and rocking on the train. I always been like this since a kid. Something about the train gave me music. I'm sitting on the train, and I'm like, who can go for that? No, my brother chimes in. No, can't do. I'm a can't go. No, I said, yeah, that's gonna be a song one day. So boom, DR period, and gets a call from Dante Ross, who was the CEO of the subsidiary we were signed to called No Doubt, that they got a opening for the Nutty Professor soundtrack, and they need a song. They need a song from us. So I immediately thought of that song because I'm like, Nutty Professor sound. I don't know. It just felt like they got the money to clear this shit. So let's go big. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I thought of that, and then I didn't initially want DR to do the beat the way he did. I wanted us to do it off, and I still feel if we would have did it off the original beat, we'd have made more money because it had just been one sample opposed to Aretha Franklin and Hall and Oates. Because that's Aretha Franklin. So we had to give her money, Hall and Oates money, DR period money, and then me, Smooth and Trig had to bust it down. And 50% split three ways to 16.66%.
Wow.
So that record got created. I think, and I'll say this in humility, I have musical intuition. You know what I'm saying? So it's like someone can tell me the topic of something and say that it's for a movie or it's for this, and I can instinctively know what kind of song to come up with. Because I do music 100 million trillion times a day. So I'm always storing music in my head. So that was one of those processes where, I had that song stored in my head, and everything else just was war. So I sat with DR through the whole process of him putting the beat together, to fine tune the melody. And once he did it, once he finished the beat, then I went to the stairs because I gotta seclude myself for some reason or put my hands in my ears, to channel in.
Fucking artistic freedom, DB.
Once I came to Smooth and them, I came. Do you wanna take a ride through the hood? I came with that, and it was like, oh. And it just, which is I tell you this, when you hear the opening line for Nelly's country grammar, it's the same melody. You could find me in St. Louis rolling on the.
Yeah, oh shit.
I'll leave out with that one.
Oh wow.
That's a little spice. I ain't gonna get no
paid on that.
That sounds like some money coming.
You paid on that,
DB? I wish.
He went diamond on that record, DB.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I inspired a lot of cats who don't know me or may act as if they don't know, but whoever's connected to the pens of these people know exactly who I am. You know what I'm saying? So it feels good to be able to walk around with my chest poked out without having to poke it out. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I mean, like I don't have to I don't have to do that. I can chill, man. No bullshit, man. Like it's been a blessing to be a part of something that I grew up watching as a kid, and to be called a fucking legend, I still bug out over that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I bug out on that every time. Like, when I get called OG, I bug out. I didn't design my life to live past 20.
Damn, that's crazy.
I thought I'd be dead by 21. I didn't, like, literally. Like, my father, everybody tell you, like, I didn't think I was going. I didn't start planning for my 40s until I hit 30.
Damn.
Yeah. So everything I did from the point of 14 to 21, I designed already. I literally scripted most of that shit in my mind. So when I got to about 27, I was like, the fuck? And then I hit 30, I was like,
holy shit.
We made it, Mom.
Hey, all right, I gotta start making some plans, you know, like, so now everything that's been happening, you know, just my independent journey has just been like my new scribe from like everything you've been seeing me doing from 30 to now, I've been designing. So I got some shit in store, for people, man. Like, as long as I get here to breathe, man, like, this is gonna be an interesting journey for music. Just with all of what you see is crumbling in front of us, it's allowing so much to come in. You get what I'm saying? So we got to take advantage of this, even in what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
No
well,
doubt.
look, man, we appreciate you coming on tonight, man. I got nothing but love for you, man. Nothing but
Man,
fans.
God bless y'all,
You're a friend of the show. We about to get into some topics and talk about those, R&B rappers, singers that came after you and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So, anything you want to shout out before you go, man?
I want to shout out, my crew, government officials. JP, the producer. Watch out for her. She coming. My man Will Sullivan, Todd Joy Lee. Brega Photography. My damn self. The whole crew, man. Everybody.
Damn self.
Yeah, like I got a really dope ass circle of individuals, man. And shout out to my partner Saeed. We got our new venture ICW in collaboration with. So we got a lot of great things coming. Some TV stuff, so on and so forth. So yeah, man, and I want to shout y'all out, man. God bless every one of y'all, man, for real. Like, I appreciate, y'all even asking me to be on the show and still, checking for a brother, because you could not be. You could be checking for some other shit. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it. For real.
Man,
real shit,
bro.
man. Like, you get a lot of dudes that's been in the game as long as I've been in. They'll get up here and act like y'all, like they doing you a fucking favor. And I'm not doing y'all no favor. Y'all doing me a favor, allowing me to get my voice out there and to support the music and the stuff that I'm doing that I work hard for. And in full gratitude, I appreciate you, brothers, for real.
We appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you.
No groundbreaking type guy you are, bro. For real.
I appreciate that, man. And I got more shit coming. Paul gang. So he so now y'all gang too. So we'll be in tune a lot more. And promise, I promise, is as this shit starts to incline, y'all always get the exclusives. Trust.
Appreciate it. And
Yes,
go check out that Ill Bill and DV Alias Khryst. I'm a big Ill Bill fan, so y'all gotta go check
shout
that
out
shit
to Ill Bill, the whole nonfiction crew, man, DJ Eclipse, the whole posse, man.
And definitely go check out DV Alias Khryst on all streaming platforms. You see it below. Follow DV Alias Khryst on Instagram at DV Alias Khryst.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you coming on tonight.
Salute, man. God bless you, bro.
All right. Peace.
That was dope,
fellas.
Man. Crazy dope.
Crazy dope.
Yeah, man.
Sure.
So let's get into it. Topics. Who was the best rapper / singer? Who wants to go first?
You got to tell us who to go first, Mr. Mediator. You control the show.
Well, people can go first. So let's start with Mr. J over there. What you sipping on while you at it?
It's a little milkshake. You know what I mean? Just a little milk. Just a little milkshake.
Who you got? Best rappers / singers. I mean, you can do this. You can do like rappers that sing, dudes that rap and sing, or you could do is that kind of like rap harmonize. Like the Nellies, the Alias Khryst, the Bones. Who you got?
Yeah, we're gonna go. I got the list here. Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, she was.
No particular order, I guess. Andre 3000, Queen Latifah. We got CeeLo Green. Of course, you probably heard a little bit more singing on his later Killer album. Did you? Than you heard on the first album, The Soul Machine.
With Gnarls Barkley.
And definitely with Gnarls Barkley. But definitely check out that I Am the Soul Machine by CeeLo Green. You need to check that one out if you hadn't. Fonte from Lil Brother, of course, with the Foreign Exchange album.
Shouts out to Lil Brother.
Black Thought. That was a surprise for me because you mostly heard him do rapping.
That's a surprise for me too.
Do rapping, but he's done some singing on some tracks as well. With the Roots on Late Night, they do a little back and forth singing and stuff like that. Missy Elliott, of course, and Pharoah Monch. There's a joint called The Light from his Internal Affairs album, and there's a few other joints from different albums like War, where he sings on his tracks. That was a few besides the obvious that we just had on.
Sound like more than a few, but Big Face, what you got?
All the ones he said. Yeah. I mean, he named all of them. I mean, let's be good. He named all of them. And shout out to the milkshake. Shout out to your milkshake. I'm drinking vodka. Fuck the milkshake. I'm drinking Dizzle. I know you're drinking some Dizzle, and you let me know when you're ready to take a Dizzle break. I'm sure you.
Yeah, we will after this topic.
So I'll say, of course, Missy, Lauryn Hill, number one. I mean, I don't know how you could, as far as skill, I'm not saying like volume of albums or anything, but she could really, really sing and she could really, really rap. Whether she wrote it, it's in the wind, right? Andre 3000, I think he is an underrated singer as far as he had some huge hits as a singer. And let's be real, Drake. Drake's crushed it. And
Really?
And I'm gonna throw another curveball. I'm gonna take the last one y'all motherfuckers had. 50 Cent. He be singing like a motherfucker.
He was on that list. Yeah, he was on that list.
That's it. That's the list. Back to you, Paul. Back in the Triple B.
Mutate God.
Well, then you can't say 50 Cent without Ja Rule, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What would I be without my baby?
Yeah, man. Big, huge. Great R&B collabos too, the way he did with Ashanti.
Absolutely, man.
And then you got one of my favorite, well, Andre, like he said, but this guy's from that same cloth, the CeeLo Greens and all that. Future. You know what I mean? T-Pain. You know what I'm saying? Rapper turned singer was his first album, so you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I throw Travis Scott in there too. I throw Travis Scott in there.
I throw him in myself.
Oh yeah, you can put Mutate in there. I do it all, baby. Ain't nothing to it.
Yeah, and by the way, if you heard Baby's Kids, go ahead right now. Listen to Baby's
Download it. Stream
it. Dope as hell.
Sure.
Bomb. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, man. And then what would y'all say? Would y'all say Day Lives is that kind of, or were they whispering?
Yeah. You know why? Because they had them sing song hooks. Absolutely, man. Why not?
Yeah. And then Bone Thugs and Harmony. Got harmony in the name.
Harmony, yeah.
Great.
That's it for me.
Tonight, Paul. Where are our applause?
We're gonna be quick on this one. We're gonna be quick on this one. Y'all named everybody. I just got a top 3. Drake, Lauryn Hill, and Missy Elliott. That's my top 3.
Yeah,
that's solid. That's solid.
That's solid. I agree with that.
That's my top 3. But I want to say shouts out to DV Alias Khryst for being
Hell
one of the first rapper, singer, and producers ever in hip hop. And right now we about to get into a quick Dizzle break so I can grab some more Dizzle, and we'll be right back as soon as I find this Dizzle commercial.
God damn it, you ruined my pose.
Here we go.
Tropical drink.
Me and my team, whenever we link up, they gotta be drink up. We sit down, relax and have few glasses when there's things to think about. Like I'm nice with the boss when I tend to the bars and I'm not talking drink up. So tell the bartender that tend to the bar to please pass me a big cup up. And tell that waitress just waiting on us to put a little ice in it. Now watch the ice become weightless like the spaceships that I be sitting in. Now wait and listen, no, they're waiting for that tropical twist that'll tickle your taste buds. Now taste some. Yo, I insist it's the Dizzle.
I really mean it. You could Dizzle too. Dizzle is a premium luxury liqueur mixed with agave tequila, cognac, and orange liquor mango mix. Just throw your Dizzle on ice, and it's nice. Go to dizzlebrand.com. And that was the legendary Chip Fu, one of the fastest rappers of all time.
Paul, excuse me, man. I want to shout out Latin Looney. We ain't even shout out Latin Looney tonight. He had
the Latin Looney.
Who didn't show up tonight, but we ain't forgot about you, brother.
Hola.
All right, so let's get into this next topic because we're going to speed it up so we can get to the very juicy topic of the night towards the end. All right, let's go with what's the best hip-hop and R&B collab? You can go album or single. Album or single. Let's start with a Mutate God.
I just got singles. Lovers and Friends. Lil Jon, Luda, Usher.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Damn you. Damn you.
I forgot about that one.
Them were good times.
That was number one on my, that's number one on my list.
Good times, brother. I mean,
not.
Another one that's one of my, all these my, like some of my favorite, Come Close with Common and Mary J. I love that joint. Yeah. That joint is fire to me.
Dope.
It's crazy. With Neptunes on the beat with Rick, man. It's crazy. And The Roots, You Got Me with Erykah Badu, Eve, and you know, that always sends chills down my spine. It was just amazing. That's just 3 I got. I got many of them, but I'm gonna just keep it. You know what I mean?
We don't want you to. Don't Mr. J us.
Mr. J is an assassin, bro.
Mr. J is fucking 15 on these motherfuckers. I fuck y'all. We call you juice boxes, Mr. J. Goddammit.
Next up, let's go with a Circle of Kings podcast host himself, Big Face. Who you got?
Number 1 of all time. You motherfuckers is crazy if you didn't say, you're all.
You know that. That's
Method Man and Mary J. motherfucking Blige is dopest of all time. And for me, the next, number 2, Only You 112 featuring Biggie. Only You. That shit was fire. And
Club
this might have been the number 1 too. Ken Lease of the Nas fame featuring ODB. Hey, Dirty. Baby, I got your money. Hey.
ODB will get on some legendary collabs too.
There I go. Oh, yeah. And I don't even want to get into that because I want to take that from Paul because I'm sure he's on that. So that's what I got. That's my top 3. And I'll fist fight your ass over, or I'll call El Gallo.
Oh, and y'all going to be fucked if he calls El Gallo. I'm going to tell you that right now.
You don't want to see El Gallo.
You don't want to see the rooster, boy. He'll fuck you up.
He said he likes some big face. That's his homeboy. Don't get
Historian, Mr. J, what you got?
Yeah, man. Y'all, you grab my top spot there.
I hope we kicked you in
Mary Blige.
2 times.
Mary Blige.
2 times.
Yeah, man. Mary J. Blige, Method Man, All I Need. And when I got Maya and Jay-Z, Best of Me Part 2. Then I got LL Cool J, Boys the Men, Hey Lover.
Pick that.
Man, if you throw that on and something don't happen, they don't like you. They don't like you.
Right.
That was a huge
real.
And then I got J. Cole and Miguel, Power Trip.
Okay.
And then I got Big Sean and Janae Aiko. I know. That's
By the way, J. Cole, another sing-song rapper too. Now, don't get it. Don't act like he ain't. Now.
That folding clothes.
He right there with Drake a little bit. He can go there. He can go there.
You know what? We forgot to name J. Cole for like the rapper kind of singer cats.
He can go there.
Yeah, he can go
don't
there.
Don't talk about the rapists like that. Don't talk about
got me up all night.
Don't do that. Don't do that, man. Don't listen to him, Cole. We love you, man. We love you here on
I love him.
Fayettenam.
He knows I love him. He knows I love him. Big Face love the rapists.
Shout out to the Shelter Records.
Shout out to the Shelter. We're going to talk about them tonight, too. We're going to talk about them tonight,
my
too.
shirt, but don't make me break out the shirt under the shirt because it's a bomb shelter.
All right, so let's get into my
man,
little
Nerd.
list.
Shout out, Nerd. What up, Nerd?
Of course, y'all said Method Man and Mary J. You got to say that. Nas, If I Ruled the World with Lauryn Hill is one of my favorites. Warren G and Nate Dogg. We got to talk about Regulators.
Yeah, Regulators.
Regulators. Let's roll out.
Mount
Warren
up.
G and Nate Dogg. This might be a little one y'all won't think of. Fabulous and Little Mo, Superwoman.
Yeah.
Shout out to Little Mo.
Fabulous and
Little
Little
Mo.
Mo.
Steve Smith's finest.
Yeah.
But
What? Yeah.
winner is,
Strong.
I was in Black Canvas and I watched my man DJ Wolf start playing Usher. Let me phrase it. Let me go back. Usher. And Ludacris.
Always.
Lover
Yeah,
and
the other one, right? The other one,
Lover and
yeah.
Friends. Lover and Friends. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on here?
Crazy.
This shit still hits like this?
We're going to get their ass ate that
You
night.
play that shit anywhere, bitches is going crazy in the club.
Yeah, turn that on at the
They
crib
going
and
crazy. They
nothing
going
goes down.
crazy.
They don't like you.
Right. Facts.
I mean, I seen it with my own eyes. Usher and Ludacris, Lovers and Friends, man. Like, that shit is fucking ridiculous, yo.
But you know, they had 2 records that were smashing. Because at that time, they done it again. I forgot about the first one.
Yeah,
they had.
The Little John and Usher, Ludacris, yeah, they had about 3 or 4 maybe, man. They did a lot together.
Killing it back then.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to everybody watching the live right now, man. Big ups to DJ Grind Time. He was checking in. Big up to Impala GA. Hey, I see you, brother. Where you been at, man? Come on.
Shouts out to my man, Dirty Bo.
You got, bro?
Dirty Bo said he got a fighter for us, Big Face.
Hey, I need 10%. Come holler at your boy.
You heard that, Dirty Bo? We need 10%. We need
10%. Don Face.
Latin Looney commented, let's go.
Dímelo, Kioki. Yeah. Damale, bitch.
All right, we're gonna get to the next topic, and we ain't gonna stay on it too long, but we're gonna make it quick though. Happy 34th birthday to Lord Finesse and Mike Smooth, Funky Technician. I'm gonna start with Mr. J. Why is this album so important?
It's just the building blocks for DITC. One of the, you know what I mean? That Funky Technician single is just dope. It's the first time you hear a sample of James Brown's "A Blind Man Can See It." That sample is like, if you heard Dawes Effects Flip It, that sample is just timeless. It's dope. Of course, it's James Brown, so it's always funky. So that's not a lot to be said about that, man.
All right, let's go with Big Face. Anything you got to say about happy 34th birthday to Lord Finesse and Mike Smooth?
First of all, happy goddamn birthday, Lord Finesse and Mike. And secondly, finally we're getting some fucking button work, Mr. J. You gotta talk. And what Mr. J said, man, if you did nothing else but sow the seeds for DITC, you ain't gotta do nothing else. Digging in the crates, man, means a lot to hip hop more than any of y'all cats watching. I hope that y'all Google this shit. If y'all in the comments and you don't know who DITC is, you don't know who Digging in the Crates crew is, Google it. And he ain't got to do nothing else after that. He's done a ton after that. They ain't done a ton after that. Lord, for that's Jesus Christ. But if that's all they did, I appreciate you in hip hop. That's it.
That's right. Google it and do your damn studying.
God damn it. You get punched in the snot box, bitch. Studying. You killed me with that shit. Bro.
Mutate guy, you got anything to say about this album, or you want me to finish it off?
Nah, you finish. I don't care.
All right, so
I don't care. Like, you know, you can finish.
Please don't tell Diamond D that because we're trying to get him on the show.
Nah. Shout out to Diamond D.
But shouts out to Diamond D. I seen he posted this, and I want to talk
about
it because
too. And,
we did the what ifs recently. And this is a big what if. What if this album doesn't pop? Is there, you know, DITC? Is there Diamond D? Is there Big L? Is there Showbiz and AG? Do we got OC?
Wow, man.
Fuck with Big L though.
What happens? You know what I'm saying? With
Showbiz
that,
and AG. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. I mean,
yeah. Fat Joe. Shout out to Fat Joe.
No.
Hey, shout out to Fat Joe. I mean, you know, that's like
he was at the BKFC 57
calls me
performance.
Face now. He calls. He said, "What up, Face?" I say, "You want some of this bottle that the Saudi Arabians paid for? Because I didn't, but the Saudi Arabians eat." What up, Joe?
So basically, if this album doesn't pop, Fat Joe isn't performing at BKFC 57, right?
Or Fat Joe got 50 stacks to come in for 5 minutes and perform and then sit and drink for free and party with a bunch of champions. Hell yeah.
Shouts out to Fat Joe. And definitely, we're trying to get a Terror Squad member on the show. So Fat Joe, bring us to Terror Squad member.
Sneak peek. Paul just leaked a little bit, but just so y'all know, we will have a member of the Terror Squad coming in the coming weeks. You know how we do this live in Fayettenam, man. This is the 2-6. This is the home of motherfucking 3D Straw. Y'all not know that? This motherfucker right here been doing it for 25 years, especially. Now he got the whole. I'm telling y'all, man. Hey, shout out the festival. When's the festival? I want to be at the festival.
April 13th, man. April 13th. I'm diligently working on it.
4 days after my birthday. 4 days after my birthday.
Hit me up if you need me to help you with that, man. Hit me up if I can help you.
Sure.
I'll help you any way I can.
All right, so we're going to get the last topic of the night, man. And I think this one might go for a while, man. Killer Mike wins the Grammys. Gets arrested after the Grammys. And not only does he get arrested, he gets a bunch of hate and backlash for winning the Grammys.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. How you win the Grammys, get hate for winning the Grammys, and you get arrested for winning the Grammys.
You get arrested for
winning the Grammy, Paul.
I like that. That's a good take, man.
Yeah.
That shit going viral.
I'm throwing my tinfoil hat on tonight, but
that shit going viral.
Let's go.
I'm gonna let the 10 guys start with this one because we were talking about
conspiracy theory. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, man. I feel like I've never seen, man. Matter of fact, I keep it on 100, man. I ain't never seen so much criticism and hate from people in general more than the times we living in now. It's like the weirdest times that we living in. So a man wins the Grammys, and I have people say that doesn't validate our culture. I say that's cool, but I ain't gonna throw a Grammy away if I get one. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, it's like a man been in. He's an elder statesman in hip hop. He's been in from the rooter to the tutor. He's been around the greatest crew, one of the greatest crews of all time. He sat back. He waited his time. He broke off. He did stuff with Big Boy on the Purple Ribbon stuff. He went and did his own group and that was more so with the more underground scene of hip hop in the mainstream.
Run the Jewels, yeah.
Run the Jewels, yeah. Then he doubles back. He gives you a solo album, and it's way different from his first solo album. It's more so what we thought the first solo album would have been, more like a dungeon sound, right? He wins, then everybody hates him. That's puzzling to me. I believe it's a disease out here called hate a nigga, because it's like, it's like, I don't understand. I really don't understand why would you hate a man for staying 10 toes down with a crew, never did nothing, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then, what is he, 40, 49, right? 48, 49? All right.
Yeah,
And he finally wins a Grammy.
Finally
Whoa,
won the
bro,
Grammy.
stop, bro. The hate. He's 41, bro.
He's 49. He's 49.
He lied to me.
49.
I'm going to call him after this. He lied to me.
But the thing is, that's beautiful because hip hop is 50. He's 49. That projects something for the future for elder people that want to rap and everything in between. Now, just because, here's the excuse people are giving. They're saying like, okay, well, he's been in the game for 20 years already. He already had his connections and all that. I don't give a damn about none of that. If you win, you win. And we all want to win. You know what I'm saying? We all want to win. If I win now versus when I was 18 or 20, I don't give a fuck. I won. It don't matter when you win, as long as you live long enough to get a win. You know what I'm saying?
I love you, Straw. That's why I love this.
I'm just saying. And it's just like, yo, I just don't understand the hate and the backlash for that, man. It's just really sad to me. But I ain't gonna take y'all. Who want to go, Mr. J? What you think?
Before I move it on, why do you think that hate is? What do you think that hate is?
Well, we're living in a time where, well, right now in this particular time, man, it's kind of like they say, well, a couple years back they say it was a young man's game. Old niggas get the fuck out, right?
Yeah,
all right. Yeah. So now the elder statesmen are starting to say, all right, we cool. Y'all young people have it. We'll just do our thing over here. And now the thing over here is so creative that the powers that be can't deny it because they know how to do it well. You know what I'm saying? If you're a race car driver, it don't matter if you're 20 or 65. A win is a win. And it's kind of like people are misconstrued and they're following every freaking trend of whatever media says to make them feel validated for whatever they failed at. You know what I'm saying? When it comes from a lot of our own people that's in our age bracket, they follow suit with whatever goes on that's heard about in the young age bracket so they can feel validated and not look like a hater instead of loving themselves and just look like yourself and be who you are. And you can still win. It don't matter. But this hate, I don't get it. If the man won, he won. You know what I'm saying? If he won, he won. And let him have that. Let him live with that. He worked hard on that album. He put his own money up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, no matter how much connection, we all have the same connections. It's just, do you want to get the money to use the connections that Mike had? Or do you want to sit on your ass and do what you want to do? What you got, Faith?
Go ahead, Faith.
So, shout out to DJ IG. He just said, Will said, Straw, on my live.
Please say IG to shout out.
Absolutely. Shout out IG. Shout out Izzy Nice, my mans and them. Shout out the Bomb Shelter Fit. These motherfuckers, what? This is my peoples. My people. All our peoples, goddammit.
Oh yeah.
Well, what do you got? What do you think about this Killer Mike situation?
What I think about it is live from Fayettenam. We called this a couple weeks ago. We told y'all the Killer Mike's album was the album of the year right here on Live from Fayettenam like 2-3 weeks ago.
They've been saying it all year, Faith.
Absolutely. He had the dopest verse. He had the dopest song. He had the dopest aesthetic. And I love what he said, you know, when they told him at 41 years old, that's why I got stuck on that age, you can't rap no more. Well, nobody told Mick Jagger he couldn't sing rock and roll no more. Nobody told Luciano Pavarotti he couldn't sing opera no more. Nobody told Beethoven he couldn't play the fucking piano no goddamn more. Nobody told Charlie Parker he couldn't play the goddamn rap no goddamn more. So why? He as a goddamn hip hop artist, I can't do my art no goddamn more. Well, let me tell you something. That shit's over. I hope y'all enjoyed it because it's a rap. You just saw it. And this is only gonna, motherfuckers like Kung Fu. I mean, I had an album when I was 20 years old. I was dope enough at that time to garner enough interest to get enough money and enough people behind me and management and this to create that buzz. Whether you like it, you don't, whatever. At 47, you think I'm worse at it?
That's what they, you get better.
That's what I'm saying.
You
get better.
So, I mean, welcome to modern era hip hop. Welcome to everything else, rock and roll, every other genre. They can do what they want. So we're here now because we're legitimate. We made it 50 years, just like rock and roll did. Your mama said it ain't gonna last. Your daddy said it ain't gonna last. Motherfucker, suck a dick. We here. We're never leaving. We're the
a
number
fact,
one
bro.
goddamn genre in the world, in the fucking world. The Japanese love us, the Russians love us, black love us,
Germans
white
love
love
us
us, yellow
too.
people love us,
Germans love
orange
us
love us,
too.
Germans love us. Everybody love us. Brits love
Everybody
us.
love us.
Number one genre in the world. And
Everybody that's trying to sell something love us too.
we look to all y'all
That's the
there.
biggest one.
And at the end of the day, man, shout out, man. By the way, Killer Mike is a friend of mine. I've met him a couple times. Great fucking dude. Big ups to him. I hope to see him at a bare knuckle fight soon. Maybe he'll come to LA Brawl. I'm gonna send him some shit. Let's go. LA Brawl is gonna be huge. So,
Right.
yo, man. I mean, thank God is what I said. I didn't watch the fucking Grammys because fuck the Grammys. It ain't our awards. So,
Right.
but I heard that he won 3, and it made me sleep a little better at night.
That's another thing, Face. If everybody gonna discredit the Grammys like that, I want y'all motherfuckers to be rallying behind the BET Awards like it ain't no other.
Thank you.
Y'all better
better show up.
You and Paul can't rally behind the BET Awards. So beat our goddamn asses.
It better be on the BET Hip Hop Awards like it's no business. You know what I mean?
If not, then shut the fuck up. If not, if
Right.
they rallying, then shut the fuck up.
That's right.
And DJ IG just said we the only culture that do that dumb shit.
That's the truth.
Facts.
That shit over, man.
Shout out to them, bro. Shout out to Ike. Shout out to Izzy, man. My guys, man. Fuck that. Izzy was my guy for 25 years, though. Shout out. Yeah, I mean, they're right. We're right.
Mr. J, man, what you got to say about this?
Yo, the whole thing is, he gave you a classic album. What more do you want?
A fucking
the problem is partially what Mute God was saying, but it's also partially we live in an era where people have more technology and more viable information at their fingertips, but they dumber than ever. Like you could have easily Googled that and Googled who he was and found out exactly what went on and why this album is a classic. You know what I'm saying? From start to finish. And beyond that, the backstage stuff, I mean, dude, we had somebody at the Oscars get slapped and spun around in a circle and nobody touched him.
That's a fact.
And then you get, Killer Mike wasn't even involved in the actual incident from the reports that I read. It was a third party. So he didn't even put hands on nobody. But you arrest him. That's sideways. That's sideways. I don't understand.
A little spooky to me.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna throw him my conspiracy hat, man. He was trying to buy NBC. I'm gonna throw him a conspiracy hat.
Who was trying to buy NBC? Who was trying to buy NBC?
Bill Cosby.
That was a bar.
Oh, you talking about Bill Cosby shit? Yeah.
That was a bar, man.
I got you. Yeah. All right, so let me throw my conspiracy hat. He's on Bill Maher. And he literally won't endorse Sleepy Joe Biden, who can't fucking ride a bike, walk up no fucking steps.
He can't ride a bike.
Shits his fucking pants. And you expect him to endorse him. As soon as he don't endorse him,
Paul,
he's getting arrested for winning a Grammy. He's getting arrested for winning a Grammy.
He called the president of Mexico the president of Egypt, and then he said that Mexico, they keeping the border open at Gaza. What?
Oh man!
Please, somebody go get my guy. Go get my guy. I'm a patriot. Go get my guy.
Yeah.
Save my guy.
And then I heard Nas should have won.
Why?
Let's move on from that.
Why?
Why?
Nas keep doing the same album over and over again.
Yeah, Nas is dope.
Hit Boy. Nas and Hit
He
Boy.
dope, but he had album of the year, bro.
Hit Boy.
He had an album of the year.
Dope albums, but it wasn't a classic.
I think
Nas has already had his classic.
I think they gave it in because they couldn't give us all the Big Mike.
Damn, they got the whole category except for one, right? And Cole got that one. Cole with Cole got the one, right? Him and what's the boy name?
It was melodic. It was like melodic, best melodic,
whatever
album.
Whatever. We get through a whole show without announcing J. Cole won a Grammy.
So Cole won a Grammy?
Yes,
with
that's melodic.
Is that
with the boy from Chicago?
Is that his first Grammy?
No, he got one with 21.
Okay, so you talking about Lil Durk? Lil Durk?
Yeah, he got the one with Lil Durk. Yeah.
Yeah, and that boosted Lil Durk's career.
Oh, what?
So
Lil
be
Durk is
thankful,
amazing.
Little Durk, that a Fayettenam motherfucker rapped on your song.
Yeah, it could be.
The Fayettenam motherfucker though.
Lil Durk that dude though now.
Fayettenam, yeah.
Lil Durk that dude now though. I'm telling you. He got Chicago crazy. That dude, man.
Let's hope he survives this city.
All right, so we are an hour and 10 minutes in. I want to get to another little topic. Nervous Wreck called me the other day. Said he went live from Fayettenam to exclusively release, the press release for Shelter Records signing Pretty Face Gangster and whatnot. And me and Mutate Guy were talking about this. Like, this is something that cats in the Ville need to get behind. Y'all need to pay attention to this. Watch what's going on with this. Get behind this. I'm gonna start with Mutate Guy. Like, you got anything to say about this?
I'm gonna say this, man. For one, I was surprised that Nerve wanted that announced the label. For one,
okay.
I always knew the all terrain music. So the new Shelter Records, it's refreshing to me. And to sign one of the hardest working dudes that the Ville has ever seen with Pretty Face Gangster, bro, aka Sweepstakes, if y'all don't know.
Yeah,
bro, the man has been working so hard, bro. All good favor and blessings go to Pretty Face. The dude's an amazing writer. He got the swag. He got everything a rapper supposed to have, man. And I just feel like that was one of the smartest things I've seen in our 910 Fayetteville, Rayford, surrounding county culture that has happened in a long time, because it makes perfect sense to me. You know? What you got, Face?
Well, yeah, you Face, you the Fayettenam, like, the guy that loves every Fayettenam rapper, all the up and comings, the old schools. What you got? You the Fayettenam.
He the Snoop Dogg of Fayettenam.
You love everybody, everything about Fayettenam rappers, man. Way more than me. Way more than me.
So, I mean, let's just go ahead and say this right here, man. So shout out to Izzy, man. Me and Izzy got a lot of history. Shout out to Sweet.
Shout out to Izzy.
Shout out to Pretty Face Gangster.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What I said.
PFG.
Shout out to Nerve, man. A long relationship there. Actually, man, me and Filth been friends a long time, and me and Nerve been friends not as long as Filth, because growing up here, when I came out, Nerve was my adversary. That was who.
That was the White Wars. Y'all had White Wars.
Yeah, we did.
I mean, that's hold up.
I didn't know that existed, by the way.
No, we did.
Y'all put me on it. I didn't know.
No, the White Boys were heavy. We were heavy competing.
So was y'all competing with Milk too?
We were competing with anybody that was of the same shade.
That was my guy.
Anybody that was in the pale white Casper the Ghost shade, we were competing with them motherfuckers. We wanted to be the top
there was
dog.
a few. There was a few. I ain't like none of y'all.
It was a few, but we were competing.
I didn't know, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad to be friends with y'all today, because I would punch you in your face back in 1990. So, and Nerve and me and Nerve are very similar. We're brainiac rappers that usually live every tough guy personas. So, I mean, I'm saying naturally that was a natural, which I respected him. I was actually in the skate zone back in the day off of McPherson. I was in there when they had their first live show, and I said, look, these motherfuckers can pack this shit in right here. And Filthy, man, one of the best writers, man. R.I.P. Filthy Rich, man.
R.I.P. Real.
He was a fast writer. Fuck the real. So let's get back to this, right? The Shelter, man. Come on, man. If you
Shelter Records, bro.
Shelter Records.
The Shelter Records. Excuse me. Slang, white boy slang to the Shelter. If you missed the first wave and you thought you was cool because you liked them after they were hot. Well, here it is, man. Nerve don't never fucking steer you wrong. First of all, Nerve don't fuck with nothing that ain't legit. Nerve is a legit cat, man. Like, he's a solid dude, solid MC, solid producer, solid everything. You know what I'm saying? So PF, that whole team is strong. Izzy, dope road DJ, dope producer. Take him on the road with you, man. You got a winner, chicken fucking dinner. That whole squad, Cheetah, all of them. I mean, so they have got a fantastic artist squad. It's gonna blow. I mean, and you know, you can Fayetteville, you know, sometimes you know how we like to do, y'all.
You better wake up early.
Mr. 26, I know y'all like to get on the bus and the last goddamn 2 seats left. But you know, in this day and age, we don't really need you. We love you. We don't need you. But we're bringing you. We're dragging your asses. We don't need you. He gonna do it regardless. I expect this to be a huge success, easily. I mean, because music's gonna be solid. The artist is definitely solid. The whole team's solid. So and a whole lot of shit. You know
Shout out to Bob Wire too, for sure.
Yeah. 100%.
For sure.
100%. So I mean, like it, lump it. You ain't gotta like it, motherfucker, because I'ma love it. You know what I'm saying?
Mr. J, the historian, what you got for me?
What can you say? Historic day. You know what I'm saying? Definitely big. Everybody, you know, you hear the rumblings of folks talking about, you know, why a person signed with this, why a person signed with that. I said it before. I say it again. I posted it this week. Get on board, show love, network with everybody, support everybody. This is what it's about. We can be as big as we want to be. This is kind of the buildings of that. Building blocks all day.
Mm-hmm. Buy some shit too, y'all.
Facts.
Put some money in some motherfuckers' pockets. Support is great, but support be free. We want some fucking money, man.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if we putting shit out, investing in this shit, and motherfuckers don't return no paper, how we gonna keep going forward, man?
I don't even know we're spending, bro. I was in Miami for a week. You couldn't even imagine spending that money.
Miami.
Yo.
That motherfucker is going to Myrtle Beach.
You spent it on us that day. You spent it on us that day. We sitting out here, we like, yeah, I'm in Miami, baby.
Yeah, he's standing on the comments like, yeah, bitches, y'all in Fayetteville. I'm in Miami at the BKFC 57th. I'm seeing Tracy.
I'm proud of you, Face. I'm proud of you, bro. For sure.
I'm seeing Jason Paul Pierre. I'm seeing Fat Joe. Man. I'm seeing who else? Who we miss? Who we miss?
You already know that straw.
He said, Pasties.
Oh, man, come on, man. You already know.
Mayor Tracy McGrady, John Mayor Tracy McGrady, Tony Loco Soto,
Jason Paul Pierre,
Jason Pierre Paul.
Andre Agassi. Andre Agassi. The motherfucking king of tennis.
He's looking
mad. Hey, that's my guy.
He's playing pickleball at the casino that day. You know, hey, shout out to me who won $750 on the poker table in 2 days, baby. You know, because your boy can play tag. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Texas Hold'em. But you know, the whole experience is great because why? Man, it's something. If you do something, what I said today, man. If you do something you love, like what we doing right here, fellas, this is a brotherhood. Love. We do this because we love it. Yo, it's gonna bounce. It's gonna bounce. Do what you love, man. Have some passion about your shit. Life is short. You're gonna be in the dirt, and you worried about motherfucking. You know, if your shoes match your socks, bitch. Wake up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, before we get to the shout-outs, I want to say I was honored that a Nervous Wreck hit me up about exclusively dropping this.
Fuck yeah.
I didn't know why he was hitting me up, and when he was like this, I was like totally honored. Mutate guy called me. We had a nice conversation. I'm not going to get into the conversation, but I just want y'all to really pay attention to this because there's some interesting things going with this. We talked about some things that's very interesting. You know, some head scratchers on this one. You know what I'm saying? Some head scratchers on this one.
Keep it tight.
So, yeah, so shouts out to Brian, Nervous Wreck. Shouts out to Pretty Face Gangsta, a.k.a. Sweepstakes. Definitely honored that they hit us up live from Fayettenam to exclusively drop it.
Fuck yes, man.
I think the only post on the Shelter Records right now, Facebook, is just the live from Fayettenam post, you know. So, yeah, man.
You told me when Paul called me and said, yo, man, I got something to say. I said, what's up? He said, Nerve said, we have to do this thing with PFG. I'm like, what? Exclusively? Man, that's huge because you know what? Nerve don't gotta do that. That's what I'm saying. He's just like us, bro. He a 2'6" motherfucker. And a lot of people look at that shit and yeah, whatever. Well, Well, motherfucker, you ain't got to carry the flag. We don't want you to be honest with you. But the motherfuckers that carry the flag are dope as fuck. That's what I'm saying.
And who
That's
fits
all
the
I got to say.
Fayettenam
Because
Bombers
y'all
better than
complain
us?
about it, we don't want you to carry it.
Who fits the Fayettenam Bombers better than us?
We is. Motherfucker, let's do it again.
Live
Shit.
from
D.A.
Fayettenam.
Hey, shout out to D.A. Baracus. The dopest name
Shouts
ever.
out to D.A.
Hip hop.
Baracus.
The
Even
dopest
though
name
me
ever
and-
in hip hop, goddammit. I'll drive a van. Let's put it together. We'll build some shit. I'm Face Man. Let's go, D.A.
Shouts out to Mr.
D.A.
Jones
Baracus
who
and
had
Face
me
Man.
ask on the Bomb Shelters interview, is D.A. Baracus a real person?
Yeah, I met him. He's a fucking real person. They don't knock your goddamn block off, just like he thought. Mr. T scared of D.A. Baracus.
So yes, D.A. Baracus is a real person.
Shout out to
and
Diddy.
He is
I see you,
definitely
boy.
fucking dope.
Tell D.A. Baracus to holler at me. We'll do the D.A. Baracus Face Man mixtape called A-Team shit. Let's go. Me
And
you,
shouts
bro.
out to DJ Ike Jeter who been tuning in the whole fucking show, man.
What?
Yeah,
Of course.
shout out.
We
The
fucking
legend.
love you, man.
Legend.
Fucking
Shout out,
love
brother.
you, man.
My brother, for sure.
Fucking hell yeah, bro.
All right, so let's get
Fuck
into
yeah.
the shout outs.
Yeah.
Let's get into the shout outs.
Who going first?
Mr.
You.
J, go first.
Me? Mr. J.
No doubt. Once again, everybody on the show, everybody who's checking it out. Once again, we spread love. You know what I'm saying? Underground Experience. Check out the blog. If you need an interview, I'm still interviewing independent artists on the blog. Check out the website. Every one of us on here got some merch. So check out the website for my merch and go pick it up. Go pick up the merch.
Baby.
So, hey, Valentine's Day is coming. Y'all need to go ahead and get some merch.
I'm single, so
Yeah, Valentine's Day.
what you got?
We know,
Oh,
we
me
know,
take out.
Paul.
What
We know.
you got with
We know,
the
Paul.
shout outs?
You big face. You up?
Next up.
No, he's okay. Me, I thought he said mutate. Okay.
It don't matter.
Well,
it
you
don't
know,
matter.
Yeah, I'm good. You know, but shout out to first of all, shout out to Paul Masson, man, my guy.
Thank you.
Big, come on, man. Always. That's my partner, man. We got big things going in this bare knuckle game. It's the hottest, fastest growing sport in the world. Shout out to BKFC. Shout out to all the champs from 57. It was a huge historic event. Shout out to the champ Austin Trout. He's probably tuning in. He's on this. So shout out to you, champ, man. What a beautiful masterpiece of a show you put on in Miami. Shout out to El Gallo. Shout out to Royal Ryan Reber, for real, my guy. Come back on the night. Those are 3 fights that really changed this shit for me. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to the city, man. With big face, you know, I love the city. You little starry motherfuckers that you are. And let's have a shot, you know. I want all the juice boxes and I want to eat all your snacks up. Shout out to you, mom.
For sure. Well, man, shit. Shout out to my wife. You know, it's Valentine's Day coming up. You know what I'm saying? I won't see y'all till after that. But shout out to her.
Okay.
She's doing her thing. She's working on a film right now down in Atlanta. So shout out to her. Shout out to
your wife's she working on a movie?
Yeah, that's what she does, man. She works in film.
Shout out to Matt Cyber
Okay, that's
and
what's up. We
Neppletown.
didn't know that.
Yeah, she work in the major film industry, man. It's crazy. But also like shout out, of course, Uncle Chuck, my partner, and this Woodboy Digital experience of innovations that we create. You know, shout out to the Mutate Fest, April 13th, that's coming together. Payola Stacks, I Want This More Than Ever's out streaming now. Tia Hart's in the studio this weekend. We're gonna be starting to work on her joint EP. Also, shout out to the Modeo magazine and the Modeo Pod Radio experience is going to be launching April 7th. So I want all the artists, man, from the area and everywhere to send their music, you know what I mean, to Modeo Media at Gmail. You know what I mean?
And make sure you send me that email so I can get my clients involved. I got a bunch of clients that might want to get involved with that, and I can help you all out with that.
Straw also told me, y'all don't know this, I'm a breaking news right here. Straw says since I got published in MMA Junkie, I got published in Knuckletown, he was going to allow me to write articles for Modeo. So there we go.
Well, for sure. Hell yeah. Let's go.
There we go.
You already know, man. We
PFG.
We gang. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Exclusive article on PFG and Modeo. Watch, and Bomb Show. Watch how we about to do this. This is how we do it.
Let's go. But yeah, shout out to the whole 4728376. You know what I'm saying? Rayford, Bucktown, Hope World, however you want to call it, my hometown. You know what I'm saying? Shout out that whole 47. And everybody just keep hustling, keep mutating, man. You know what I'm saying? Today, you know what I mean? Like I say, it takes a mama mentality to mutate on the marathon, man. That's what I say. Shout out to Nipsey and shout out to Kobe.
Big Face, before I do my shout outs, who is it that's got the king of the city? I mean, the key to the city?
The cat, you know, is it Joseph Williams? Am I making that a wrong assumption? The player from Kansas City from Kansas State. What's his name? The safety from Joseph Williams.
Yeah. Well, just in case we don't got your name right, shouts out to him. By the way, Fayetteville, and he's plays for the Chiefs, and he's a safety, and he's in the Super Bowl. So shouts out to him, and hopefully you bring another Super Bowl back to the Ville.
Well, hang on, whoa. As you say that, hang on. So, you know, he played at Jack Britt, played Fayetteville State, drafted in the NFL. Second year in the leagues, played at 2 Super Bowls, and you will see him live on Fayettenam Live next week, win, lose, or draw in the Super Bowl, because he's from here and he's already committed.
So we're trying to get him on live for Fayettenam.
That's dope. That's dope.
Hopefully he's
busy tonight.
Champ when he does.
Well, he's you know, so he'll be in here next week, and because we love the city and he loves us too.
For sure. I got one more thing, guys.
Go ahead.
That I forgot to say. Yo, hometown, 910, Fayetteville, surrounding counties. Stop the negativity and the bullshit, man. Stop. I seen so much bad shit on Moray this week. It's fucking ridiculous, bro.
What's that about?
Okay, you know,
go into that. What's that about?
Go.
We can save it for the next time, because this could go on all night.
Do it, Straw.
Okay, tell me a little bit about it, though.
Give me a little taste.
No, I'm just saying I don't know the whole premise, but I know it's people talking about the man's downfall. You know what I'm saying? Of the music shit, right? And I'm sitting here like, yo, everybody was praising this man whenever he was blowing. And everybody was like had their hand out for him, wanting them here, there, and everywhere. I met him for the first time in the airport going to California. He was there in the airport with me at RDU. Dapped me up. We was cool. Boom. Junior Jones was there as well. Shout out, whatever. You know what I mean? But it's like y'all be praising motherfuckers whenever they on the way up, when they spark some shit. But when they got to do the grind hard shit and they kind of falling down, y'all tell them all the way down. They can't do that shit, man. You gotta stop doing that shit, because motherfuckers want a whole scene. They want a rap scene. They want a music scene, but they don't know how to conduct themselves adequately between the music scene. Just because you criticize don't mean that you're validated to criticize. Everybody don't have to listen to it, but the people that's hating, yo, man, chill out with that bullshit, man. Because one day it's gonna be you on top. What goes up comes down, and it's hard to fight back up sometimes. But let's uplift this man. If he need help, let's help this man. Let's help him get back where he was at, because we need more of him. We got Pretty Face now that's about to do his thing. We got Yolo Roo that's doing his thing. We need all of us. We need them. You know what I'm saying? We need all of that shit. You know what I mean? So with that being said, stop the hate. Show more love. It is what it is. And if you got something to criticize, be valid in your criticism.
With that being said, first and foremost, shouts out to Moray. Fuck you haters. Shouts out to Yola Roo, because I'm a fucking fanatic of Rumble. Yola Roo, if you fucking listening, I'm a fanatic of Rumble. If I'm a fanatic of one song, you winner, chicken dinner, like Face said.
Yeah, man.
Shouts out to everybody on Live for Fayettenam. Shouts out to Circle Kings, all the fighters we fucking interview.
Man, shout out to fighters.
Definitely shouts out to my guy, Redneck fucking Mandel. I got to shout out Redneck Mandel.
He said, by the way, on Miami, he said, what's up with Pete? I said, he don't do this.
I'm going to show face soon. I'm going to tell him I'm going to show face soon.
He's in the lair all the time. He's got 3 studios.
Well, we going to Miami? That's what you telling me? Or Vegas? What we doing?
We going everywhere. We going
Podcast
everywhere.
live?
We going
live?
every fucking where. We worldwide with this bitch already. We worldwide with this bitch already. Y'all just don't know. Circle of Kings is about to go worldwide across the fucking ocean.
100%. He's not even fronting there. He's not fronting at all.
I can't even say too fucking much right
Hey,
now.
you signed.
I gotta be
signed
hush
an
hush.
NDA. You signed an NDA,
Yeah,
bro.
we got a non-disclosure agreement, but Circle of Kings
Yeah.
is fucking worldwide already. In
That
a
is
matter of 2 months,
NDA.
I mean,
Stop.
I'm knocking over diesel
You're
bottles.
fucking the
I'm
money
knocking
up.
over diesel bottles.
Big Face is getting sued.
We
You're fucking the
cannot
church's money.
be fucking stopped. Circle of Kings, we're taking
I ain't getting ready to
fucking
get on this
over bare knuckle fighting, man.
Tell
Oh,
take
wow.
that, take
The
that, take
Power
that.
Father. Did we mute the Power
Taking
Father?
fucking over.
Somebody, hey,
It's a
bust in
wrap.
the door. Who over there with Paul? Been in the shit with Paul.
It's a wrap. We're taking over.
Right, go get him. I have my shit behind this electric ball.
Hey, Faze, man, when the ball blue though, man, what's up with that?
You ain't never got to worry about face.
He got blue balls.
Pause.
He got blue balls. He got blue balls.
Straw, boy. Straw, how dare you, boy? Straw no more about Big Face. I'm the juice.
Big Face a wild boy. I ain't gonna get into that.
I do.
Especially back in the day.
Listen, Big Face believes in this. You don't have to chase success. You attract success. That's
Man, that's the pimpish boy. Hey, boy, we need to leave out on that one. For
All right,
sure.
before we go, anything y'all want to say?
I'm good, man.
4 times up.
All right, peace.
You take.
We out.
4-7.
Beats by Trill, straight Killerville, dog.